Good morning, people. It's Friday, May 5th. Welcome to Star Homestead, India. This is a Brinjal Harvest. Yes, again. You might be thinking, oh my goodness, how many brinjals he has or eggplants that he's growing. Well, too many. But here is the thing though. Let's start with the purple one. It's a wonderful, nice size. Ooh, what's this? Somebody tried to peck at it, but it's okay. It did not go through. But we do have to check the other marks as well. If it has a hole, then it's probably waste. But we're going to harvest that. We're going to check about the holes later. So, you might be thinking, why did he plant so many eggplants? I mean, what kind of stuff that people make in India? Well, we make a lot of dishes with this brinjals or eggplants. We consider this as a king of vegetables. I keep on saying in all of my videos about that. I'll tell you why. When I was young, let me show you a rotten one. Come on, G, focus. Ha. Ah, there you go. See that? There's a hole. There's a nice little spiral hole. That means there is a worm inside and it's probably gone. I mean, it's waste. But you can take it inside and we'll check it. Or we'll remove the part where the worm has started eating. I don't know how it works. We'll see. Okay. So, what are the dishes? Number one, my favorite one is boiling them in Indian spices. We call it as oh my goodness, look at this. I gotta be careful when I pull this. Just so hard. The roots are coming out. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let's use my strong hand. Right. What the? Let's use my two hands. I'm pretty sure I'm strong enough to harvest an eggplant with a hand, bare hand. What is this? This is embarrassing. You three are embarrassing me. Look, almost pulled out your roots. I'm gonna stamp on those roots later, but yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah, not bad, eh? Not bad. Let's put that back. You are a stubborn tree or a plant, whatever you consider yourself as. Okay, where was I? So, yeah. So when we boil them whole, look, when I talk about a hole, there's a hole. Okay, anyways. So we cut them into, we give them incisions and open it like a flower, then put some Indian spices in it, then boil them and turn it to a curry, then eat with the hot rice and ghee on the top. I don't prefer ghee a lot because it's fat basically. So I got enough of that in my body, which I'm trying to get rid of by eating healthy. But there's always a thing called a ghee that you put on the top of a hot rice, which makes your rice yummy and buttery and all, but it's going to do the same thing inside of you. Look at this. Look at these green ones. Oh man, these are becoming my favorite. Let me tell you, purple ones actually taste better than these. In whatever type that you want to cook, you can fry them. You can cut them into little pieces. You can fry them, or you can actually use some cottage cheese, add some tomatoes to it, boil them, let the tomatoes open up, turn into mush on the stove. You don't do that with your hand, or do not put them in the blender. You let it cook. You then simmer it. While simmering, you put the cottage cheese inside, Cottage cheese doesn't melt when you cook, so it's in the form of cubes. I'm not talking about the curds. The curds is different. I'm talking about paneer. No, if there is another word for paneer in your language, then you better look it up, because I thought paneer is cottage cheese and curds are curds, or curds are yogurt or something. But yeah, you gotta search Google for that though. Anyways, so that paneer, you can cut them into cubes, or you can cut them into shape of fries. When I say like French fries, yes, longitudinal, tubular. You can cut them in that way. Then when you cook those two together, probably around 20 minutes into the on the stove, you can cut them in these pieces into little pieces, boil them, then you add this with the you know the curry that you're making with the cottage cheese and what's the other one, tomatoes. And you can serve, or I mean you can eat with an with Indian bread. Now, when I say Indian bread, it's really vast, because there's so many things that we do with the wheat and all-purpose flour. We call it as maida here. So I prefer 80% of maida and 20% of wheat. I know it is not healthy. If you want to go healthy, you better go with the wheat. That's what people say. But I like all-purpose flour, because I don't know, it is tasty when you cook it, or when you make a roti out of it. But if you can make tandoori roti, which requires a special kind of stove, like a what do you say? You know, like one of those garbage, garbage like structures where they show in the movies, like where homeless people burn firewood and keep themselves warm in New York in the winter season. Yeah, they look like that though, but they are made up of clay. Yeah, the whole structure is made up of clay. So there is a fire in the middle, like a fire pit in the middle, and you have this huge clay like pot like structure. Then what they do here is they take the tandoori roti, which they have blended with their hands, then they stuck it to the side of the stove inside, so it doesn't come into contact with the fire directly, but it it heats up from the heat that emitting from the fire in between, in the middle. And once they are done, they'll take a hook like object and remove those rotis, and they need to be served really hot. Like you don't want to wait for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes, because they will get really bad. When I say bad, they're not like gone bad, but they become unchewable. Yeah, you don't want that. Okay, so you can actually use that tandoori roti and eggplant with cottage cheese, which is paneer, and tomatoes. I wish I can show you that, but it's 0.94 pounds today. Not much, but yeah, it's good for 3 people. Yeah, so I don't have that special kind of setup to make tandoori rotis. I got to buy them out from outside, and they are expensive in South India, because 1 in 100 restaurants have the structure built. Even though it is easy, not everybody prefers tandoori roti here, but since I've been to North, I know how tandoori roti tastes like with the different curries. So maybe one day, take a look at this. The rats rooted out my plant, and they left it there, sending a message to me. They said, this is what you're gonna do. If you don't feed us, this is what you're gonna suffer. This is what you're gonna do with the rest of your plants. Now one of them looks like it's been trampled on and left there like a message to me. Alright. I thought playing nice was good for your rats, but okay, I can play the game too. Alright. So that's the Brinjal Harvest, and the rest of the stuff is rant. Well, you can call it as updates, or you can call it as opinions, but I did give you a recipe though, right? Oh, don't forget to add onions, preferably one red onion, one huge red onion, cut into small pieces. Make sure you roast the onions when they have to turn brown. Do not add them before they turn to brown because you will not like the taste after that. Okay. Oh my goodness. Get this. Okay, we have to reweigh them. I'll tell you why. Because I kept some of those in my pocket. The green ones I kept in the pocket. So, oh my dear Lord, let's do that. Why would I do this? Well, I thought, okay, I have pockets, so I'm gonna carry this because I cannot bring that cover all the way inside the garden with one hand holding the camera. All right, guys. So let's weigh in again. Now I'll get the true weigh. We forgot the first ones, so we forgot the ones that are there in my pocket. Let's take the two handles of the car. I wish I can have a third hand. They're just ridiculous. I look like a guy from Narnia or something. So 1.34 pounds. Huh, good. So always check your pockets before you weigh your harvest. That's a tip of the day. Alright. This is my guava tree still coming up. Let's go check on the cherries. I know I have showed you cherries the other day, how they're blooming in and all. So I thought it stopped flowering. It did not. We got more flowers coming up. But the ones that came last time are turning into little cherries. Oh, get this. I ate one. It was so tart. And then I dreamed about eating one more, which was very sweet. That was in the dream. So I don't know why am I dreaming about eating cherries, but I think that's how the homesteaders' dreams are nowadays. Eh? When I was in the city, I used to dream about various things, which didn't make sense. But now it's like about eating cherries or harvesting big eggplants or 5 pounds of guava. What's happening with my dreams? I don't know. But yeah, as long as it is food, I'm okay. We don't have any nightmares about food unless they are killer tomatoes. Have you seen that movie? Man, you'll not look at the tomatoes the same way after that. Anyways, guys, you all take care and you have a great day. Bye bye.